It is April the 10th, 2025. And why are we looking at a dirt spot? Well, if I back up, we have an arch here. We grow different things, vining things on, cantaloupes, green beans, whatever. Different years we do different things. And it's in line with this raised bed garden here that is working on being a blueberry patch. We've had some setbacks there, but for the last couple years, where this dirt spot is, was a pomegranate in a pot, and it has done pretty good there, and actually was rooted into the ground through the bottom of the pot. But being pomegranates are so bushy, for one thing I was kind of worried about it once it gets bigger, taking over this arch area and making, this one side of the arch kind of ineffective for growing things. So close to it, so it wasn't meant to stay there when I put it there. Just things happen. So we're going to go over here and look way over there. I've had another pomegranate, which is supposed to have been a, when I got it several years ago, it was a little stick pretty much. It was a Russian 26, I think. And this one was gotten from a plant swap, and I believe, of course we didn't label it, so there you go. I believe it was supposed to be a wonderful pomegranate. So I haven't had my Russian 26, quote unquote, if that's what it is, has bloomed for several years now and has actually started getting small fruit, and they bore, and I'm figuring maybe it needs some cross pollination, which here in Northeast Texas, our humidity is kind of prohibitive to having pomegranates. But there she is. That's the one that's been there for several years, and she's been trimmed back several times. But right now she's probably getting close to 10 feet tall, at least 9 to 10 feet tall. And yeah, you see that right there, big old spring out. And when they start getting tall like that, they tend to lay over, kind of droop, kind of like this branch here is doing. And you can see kind of the habit is to droop over. Anyways, here's the one that was in the pot, and she's the majority of her is about 4 feet maybe. She's got a couple branches in that puts her up close to probably 7 feet, almost 6.5, 7 feet. And I'm going to try to put her here. Now this is a grapevine trellis here, and I'm debating taking this trellis down. These are some grapes that haven't really got much out of, and so I'm thinking about taking them out anyway. So for right now, they're just going to stay there. If I take them out, it'd probably be after they go dormant, just in case someone else wants to try them, and I could, instead of just killing them. This grapevine trellis kind of goes on down, and I've already planted some plum trees and such on along it down there. So I've got another grapevine area on the about 12 feet over from this one, and there is some muscadines over there, and they do a lot better here. So if I keep part of this trellis, it'll be probably with muscadines in view. So anyways, here we go. I'm going to attempt to plant this here and see. It's kind of late in the year to be doing this, although it's only April. It's fully leafed out. They haven't bloomed yet. They're fully leafed out, and it may put it in some shock. I don't think this one has actually ever bloomed yet. So if it did, this would be its first year. we'll put it in there. At least maybe it'll stay alive and take a holt, and even if it goes in shock and dies back a little bit, hopefully we can keep it going. And over the next couple years, I'm hoping that these two will cross-pollinate, and we'll see what they do. Like I've said 100 times, if I've said it once in my past videos, it's all just a grand experiment. They're not doing anything as they are anyways, might as well try something else with them. And so we'll see. Y'all wish me luck, wish me whatever, Godspeed, something, and we'll see if this will work. Hope you're having a wonderful time this spring with your plants and whatever other endeavors you have going on. And I'm gonna get to it. God bless. Whoo-wee. That was a chore. I didn't get it out of the pot. When you have roots sticking through the little hose around the pot, sometimes it's hard to get out. And a lot of times I just cut the pot and peel it back. I didn't do that with this one. I just got it pulled out and laid on its side and rolled it around, beat on the sides a little bit, and just wiggled it. But that being said, I wanted to show something here. So I don't dig a hole just a huge lot bigger than what it's going into. If you look at my soil, let's see, it's pretty sandy, and this is what my topsoil looks like. So it's pretty good, pretty loose, easy for plants to grow in, and it's not going to be like it's really going to have to push out hard. I'm probably going to disturb the roots around the edge to get them coming out of that pot shape. But what I wanted to show is the let me see, I'm having a hard time looking on this camera. The root ball, I've actually got it a little higher than the hoe, and I like doing that. I like keeping it up a little bit. And when I put back the dirt and then I mulch it and everything, it'll be kind of mounded around it a little bit, and keeps it from, you know, some roots above ground, the surrounding ground level, and the root flare, I should say, between the graduating from the actual root system up to the trunks. There's that area called the root flare. I like to keep it above grade, and you have less, to me, if you do have any kind of flooding or anything, you have less of a problem that way. You keep it where some of them are above whatever flooding and stuff's going to happen in the ground itself, if that does become the case. So most of my trees that I plant, and you can see right here with this pomegranate, I put them in tires and raise them up. Now what I'm thinking I'm probably going to do is take a sawzall, reciprocating saw, and cut this tire on 2 or 3 locations and pull it away from there, and just let that soil around that just kind of become a mound. Do that when the trees are young. Put the tires, it helps keep me from you know, mowing them down and whatnot, and keeps them above grade for several years of their life. And yeah, I'm not going to put a tire around this one. I'm just going to plant it like it is, and we're going to go with it. And that's how we're going to pursue this one. Again, that grand experiment. God bless.